Hey guys, we've all heard that human being has evolved from apes, and we used to look like this in the past, and because we started doing some activities that apes do not do and we stopped doing some activities that apes do, we eventually evolved to look something like this. So for example, apes climbed from one tree to another, and when the apes stopped doing that, they probably developed their hands to be in a certain way, and that evolved to be what it looks like in the current human being right now. So in this video, I'm going to wonder about what would the next evolution of human being look like, talking about 6 things that I have written down here, and this is not based on any scientific fact or anything like that. These are just my thoughts and the way I ponder when I see all of us doing certain things and how this would pan out in the future. So let's talk about the palm first. So interestingly, when human being evolved, they did not have phones. So I think our over usage of phones is going to change the way our palms look like. We click a lot of things on our touch screens with our fingers, so I feel that this part of our skin is going to become more thick. We keep scrolling stuff again using this part of our fingers, so that part is going to become thick. We are going to require stronger bones on this side of our hands because we are typing more, and so we need stronger bones over here. We are using bigger and bigger tablets and mobile phones and holding them in our hands, and the weight of it definitely needs to be carried in our hands. So I feel that the hands will need to carry more and more weight going forward. And since we have bigger screens, we are using our fingers to navigate through those screens, type like this, navigate through the screens, and so our fingers will probably also evolve because of that. So there are a couple of factors that we spoke about right now: the touch requiring us to have thicker skin over here, the typing requiring us to have stronger bones over here, heavier and bigger phones that we hold for a longer period of time, and so our hands requiring to carrying more weight on a daily basis, and of course using longer touch phones so that our fingers need to stretch more on a daily basis. So I think if our hands look something like this today, because it evolved from this monkey person, our hands in the future will probably have something like thicker skin over here. All fingers would be of the same size, and longer fingers on this part of the hand, and stronger bones on the bottom part of the hand. So I feel that this is what our future hand will look like. Of course, it will be a bigger hand because it needs to hold a phone which weighs a certain kilograms on a daily basis for a longer period of time. Now let's talk about the hand itself. Right now we use our hands, our shoulders, our elbows for a lot of activities, but going forward, because we are going towards a more sedentary and digital lifestyle, we will probably not use our shoulders and hands for those type of activities like exercise, cooking, running, etc. So probably our hands would be more attached to our bodies and become more bulkier because we have lesser movement, and maybe our elbow will only have certain movements that require it to probably just operate a computer or operate a mobile phone. It will probably not have all the functionalities it has currently today. Similarly, our eyes as of today, which look at certain things for us, because we are using these eyes to look at digital screens for a longer period of time, the eyes would probably become more drier. We would probably stop blinking so often. We definitely are increasing the width of the screens that we are watching. We are increasing the length of the screens that we are watching. And one thing that you must have observed is, earlier when something was written on a piece of paper, we would start reading from here, and our eye would move from left to right and right to left depending on the language that we are reading, and then we basically would start from here and end at this point in the page. But now when we read from our digital screens, what happens is we actually do not move the eye. We keep the eye fixed to one point and we just keep scrolling. That's why I feel that our eyes will probably more evolve into something that looks like a bird's eye, because we need to watch wider screens, or it might evolve into a bird's eye from a top point of view. Bird has eyes on both sides of its face. Maybe human being will have eyes on the top of the head, something like that, which will make us see more space with the same set of eyes. Now let's come to the neck. Neck is a very interesting part. We probably are already witnessing this. The first thing is that we are bending our neck more to look into the mobile phones or the screens that we have. And so what will happen is, if we have our head that is balancing our neck and balancing the weight that goes on here, we probably need to balance out that more, because if we tilt our head by a certain angle, say by 90 degrees, we might actually need to balance the weight of this head at this point, because this is where the pressure is getting put, and so we probably will build a hump over here, so that this weight that is occurring because we bend our neck too much needs to be balanced at this angle. I also feel that we will have longer necks, because if you need to tilt your head regularly at 90 degrees, you will definitely need to put this eye at this spot, and so having a longer neck will help you do this, right? Something that a swan or similar beings would do. So we might have a neck like this with a hump over here to balance this weight that we have of the head. And I also feel we will have drooped shoulders, because at the end of the day we need more balance to balance this weight, and so if we have a hump here, we definitely need the shoulder also to support. So imagine how our neck would look like. We would have a longer neck with the hump on the back and drooped shoulders. Now let's come to the nose. We're breathing more and more polluted air on a daily basis, and so I feel that our noses, which look sleek and simple today with just tiny hairs to filter out the pollutants, will probably need more sophisticated filtration capacity. So we might have something very high tech and very interesting to look at, so that our nostrils are able to filter out more poisonous stuff for us, and so we can get better air. And we might also need to breathe more air because of the sheer amount of pollution that is in the air as of today. And because we breathe more air and we breathe more poisonous polluted air, and a good amount of filtration does happen here, we will still need bigger lungs and more complicated lungs to be able to process this polluted air into good air that we would need at that point in time. I'm not even sure if we would survive on oxygen when we actually evolve. We might survive on some other gas which probably needs this type of a filtration from the nose and the lung. So these are some things that I feel the next evolution of human being would have, and it would be interesting to know your thoughts on how would the human actually look like with these bird eyes probably on the top, with limited movement in the elbows, limited movement in the hands palms like this, a neck that looks like this with a hump and drooped shoulder, bigger nose with more high-end filtration capacity, and bigger lungs. Just draw out this diagram and let me know how your human being looks like.